Hi everyone, it's Rachel from Sage. How are you today? I hope you are well. I'm coming to you almost barefaced. This is sort of going to be a get ready with me, but not really. I want to talk more about sun products. I'm not going to talk about the nature of sunscreens or anything like that. I'm just going to talk about the aesthetics of it, the cosmetic feel, if you will, and also self-tanners. Now, just as a warning, self-tanners provide no sun protection whatsoever. Okay, just thought I'd drop that in there. That is the medical advice that I have on that. Okay, let's get into the video. So if you're thinking I'm looking slightly glowy and bronzed today, that's because I've used the La Roche-Posay 50 Plus and Thelios Ultra Tinted BB Cream. Now, I repurchased this by mistake. I thought I was buying my beloved untinted one, which is not perfumed, but I'll show you the packaging and show you why. Maybe you can understand why I got confused. The only real difference is this thing here that says BB, and under lighting in Chemist Warehouse, I didn't notice that. So I've repurchased it by mistake, but I'm going to use it because it really is quite good as a sunscreen, first of all. I mean, that's what we need it to be, don't we? But I'm here showing you that it's got a bit of tint to it and it can prime quite well. Now, I've also got it down here and down here on my chest and on my arms. Yes, I have got self-tan on underneath, but because my self-tan gives me no sun protection, I thought, well, rather than, just put SPF on over the top and maybe risk pilling, I'm going to use the BB cream because I know that it dries down. It dries down like a foundation does. So if you're a no makeup person and you just want a bit of color, but you obviously need to have your sunscreen protection, maybe this is good for you. I will tell you though, it is highly fragranced. It smells straight up like roses. If you don't like that, then it's obviously not for you. But I don't know, there's not too many BB creams that are like this that aren't scented, like the Garnier one is still scented, and it's more makeup-y, it's more foundation-like. And I don't think it's SPF 50 plus either, I don't know, sorry if I've said that incorrectly. But yeah, I've got it all over me, okay? I haven't put it near my eyes, I've put the tinted, unscented one around my eyes because I just can't have anything like that on my eyelids or near my eyes, my tear ducts. So I think you can understand my confusion there, but I am going to use it up. This product is not cheap. At full price, it's about $36. Obviously, I never do that. I always wait till it comes on sale and I buy multiples, usually supposedly of my OG favorite, the untinted, unscented, right? So there you go. That's me being a bit of a numpty, going shopping without my glasses. Don't do that. All right, let's talk about some of the other things I've got here. Okay, so if you are going to pursue self-tanning, just keep in mind self-tan provides no SPF protection whatsoever. You'll still need to wear SPF over the top, as I have done today with that BB cream. But if you want to prepare your skin for tanning, if you want your tan to look good, and this is for me who does spray tans as part of my job as a beauty professional, you need to prepare your skin really well, and you need to do it in stages is what I usually suggest to my clients, because you can't expect your tan to last or look nice any longer than a few days if you haven't prepped your skin well, if you haven't exfoliated well. And I don't just mean, slapping on you're using some cheap body scrub in the shower the night before. That might get you through if you're like 18, but if you're older and you have textured skin, you should not be using a scrub anyway, really. I mean, I know I do on my feet and my legs, but other than that, I don't use the scrub because my skin's just getting too thin. What I do use, however, is an AHA lotion, and I'll use this progressively over 2 or 3 days, or 2 or 3 nights rather. I don't use it in the daytime. And my favorite has been for quite some time, and you've seen me in my empties videos show this, the Frank Body Smoothing AHA Body Lotion. This is really marvelous. You can use it all over your body. It's great for those dry bits, the elbows, the knees, the ankles, the back, because the back does get very dry. And you put it on, I put it on as like a moisturizer, because it is a moisturizing base. And then I will, in the morning, usually shower, but obviously sometimes I don't. If I'm working on the farm, I'll just put SPF all over me and it'll be all right. And then the next night, that night when I have my shower, I'll put another layer on, and then the next morning I'll actually rinse it off before I begin to tan, use self-tanner. So I've done it like in stages over 2 or 3 days. And make sure you remove any old tan as well first. And this will actually, that cream will actually take the tan off in a progressive manner. It won't just like strip your skin and leave you patchy. It will just sort of gently take that, exfoliate the top layer of skin and get rid of any dead tan that you've got on still from the previous week or fortnight. Very good product. Another one that I really like for people with ingrown hairs is this one. This is an Aussie product. This is from the brand Karen Lab, which make my waxing products that I use in my salon. Bump Eraser. This is great for men as well. My husband loves this. It's just super plain. I've got an open one in our bathroom because we both use it, but it's just super plain packaging like that. It's just a white lotion like so. Just smells kind of citrusy, limeish. So there's no sort of feminine fragrance there, if that's going to be a concern. This is a 3-in-1 sort of lotion. So it's got an AHA, but it's really, really good for ingrown hairs. Now, after winter, you might have noticed maybe on your legs that you've got some bumps or ingrown hairs forming, and that's because you've been wearing trousers or tights all winter. So this is really great, not only for like de-exfoliating, it's also really good for releasing those blocked hair follicles, I should say, and releasing the hair. So if you are a waxer, you should use this and then back off for a day and then get your waxing done and then back off for a day and then start using your bump eraser again. I use this on my bikini line. I use it on my legs. I use it on my underarms because they are the areas that I wax most. I don't use it on my forearms so much. I mostly use the Frank Body one there because I don't tend to get the blocked hair follicles on my arms, although I do get keratosis pilaris here. All right, you can see the discoloration there. There's no bumps, but there used to be. So this is really good for that too. It's quite strong. If you've never used an AHA before, then I would advise just doing a patch test. Actually, pretty much with any product, always patch test first. Because especially if you know that you are a bit sensitive, patch test somewhere, you know, that the sun doesn't see, and then see how your skin reacts. But this is a wonderful product. You can get this from Chemist Warehouse. Probably most chemists have it. And my husband and I both use it because my husband rides bikes and he wears, you know, long trousers all the time because of his work, and his hairs, he's quite hairy, his hairs rub and get, you know, ingrown, like they go back in on themselves. So he uses it to release the hair. 2 things to prep your skin with, apart from scrubs, that mature skin friendly. Let's get into the tan. Quick shout out to my husband and my favourite body sunscreen. This is the one we take to the cricket every year, the Frank Body SPF 50 plus hydrating body sunscreen with hyaluronic acid, moisturiser and sunscreen in one, light as a feather. Goes on super easy. And whenever I run out of it, my husband says, hey, have you got any more of that Frank stuff? Yeah, you know. You know what I'm saying. I'm going, yep, I've got another bottle, don't worry. So he doesn't like the big bottle to carry around in his ute, but this is the one we take to the cricket because we're sitting in the sun, you know, outside for 5 days straight. So we take that with us, and I get the minis for him for his ute. Time to talk self-tanning. All of my tans are Australian made. They all come from Australian companies. I won't use anything else, frankly. And there are two brands that really stand out to me in the self-tanning market. And one of them, of course, is Bondi Sands. Like, if you've ever been to Chemist Warehouse or Priceline, you'll see they have got a lot of products. But which ones are worth it and which ones should you skip? Now, I've not used the Technicolor range. They have tans there for different skin tones, which I think is a marvelous idea. I haven't used any of those yet because I kind of have favorites, and I know I like them and I stick to them. But I have a waxing client who does use it, and she has found one that is suitable for a person with an olive undertone. And where I live, there are lots of people with olive undertone, and so that is a really good thing that they can find a tan that suits their skin undertone. I obviously do not have an olive undertone, and I'm looking for more of a warm undertone in my tans. So just a heads up that these are all for warmer skin tones, okay? This one here is not one that I've used yet. If you've used this one, let me know what you think of it. It is the Bondi Sands Pure Self-Tan Foaming Water in dark. Why would I get dark? Well, I want it to work fast, and I don't really want to be using, doing it over multiple days. I do enough skin prep. I don't really want to have to fuss around with the tan too much. Also, I'm not hugely fond of the smell of self-tan, if I'm honest, but I do like the effect. So it's kind of the trade-off that I make. Let me know if you've used this one and what you think of it. Now, I have been using for a long time, and this is, I think, my second bottle of this, is the Pure Self-Tan Foaming Water in Ultra Dark, right? I can use this, but I don't use it neat. I mix it into a moisturizer. Yes, you can do that. A lot of people ask me, they're like, but my skin gets really dry with self-tan. Okay, mix it in with your moisturizer. You won't get that much of a bold impact straight away, and make sure you wear gloves, right? Or wash your hands straight after. But you can add self-tan to your favorite moisturizer, okay? I even add this to my Vaseline body moisturizer or my Sorbeline, and it still looks nice because I've prepared my skin properly, because I've exfoliated. Now, if I just went bang straight in over dry skin, patchy central, right? So as I said before, preparation is key. This one I will mix with my body moisturizer. I don't just use it neat. This one, I may not when I get round to using it. So it's a slightly lighter shade according to the bottle. This has been my favorite for years. The Bondi Sands Liquid Gold Self-Tanning Dry Oil. It has a really good smell too. Of all of the tans, this one smells the best. It really does smell like coconut. It smells like a tropical holiday, and the smell stays good. Some of them, when they get dry, they turn. The reason why I like this is because it's a dry oil. It's got a pump. You spray it on your skin. You get your mitt. Where's my mitt? Here's my mitt. You get your mitt. Bondi Sands make mitts too. You just chuck them in the washing machine. and you put it all over. And because it's an oil base, it is quite good for dry skin. Nonetheless, skin prep's still key. Use these together. The other thing I really like to do with this one, and I don't mix this with a body moisturizer, is I've got one of these. Oh goodness, there's stuff on that. I've got one of these long velour things with a strap, and that's what I do my back with. I'll spray this thing with the tan, and I'll put it all over my back and the backs of my legs, and it distributes the tan a lot more evenly, so you don't get streaky bits. This is a fantastic product if you want a deep tan quickly and you have dry skin, but you are conscious of your skincare, you've looked after your skin. If you haven't, you need to probably start with a lighter shade. This one is actually in the dark, and that's why it's got this black bottle. I think they do make lighter ones. Yeah. Right, if you're scared of tanning, you want to have a go at it, but you're really scared to try a tan, the Bondi Sands Gradual Tanning Milk in the blue bottle or white bottle is excellent. That is my daughter's favourite. I'll insert a picture of it here because I haven't got any at the moment. She nicked my bottle when she came home last. Took it back to uni with her. There you go. The bank of mum, hey? But I have been using this one. I got this from Cosmetic Capital. Asano's Coconut Oil Certified Organic Gradual Tan. Naturally sun-kissed. Build a natural looking glow with this fast absorbing low odor certified organic gradual tanning moisturizer. Coconut and vanilla. Natural plant-based. And Asano is a Kiwi brand. It is made in New Zealand. Look, the whole organic thing, you know, is nice. I'll leave it at that. And this product, squeezy tube, I've actually got it on today. I've actually got this on right now. The smell, the coconut vanilla smell does abate, and then you are left with, I think, a somewhat pungent tanning smell. That's the caveat I'll say for this. But if you want to try a gradual tan, then this might be worth investigating. As I said, the Bondi Sands is my favourite and my daughter's favourite. This one's pretty good, okay? It's not, you won't get a deep tan with this. It will, you know, kind of self-adjust to your skin tone, I suppose. And when it's saying gradual, it means gradual. The first time you put it on, you may see no difference at all. If you have a medium to deep skin tone, this is not for you, okay? It actually says on the back that is for fair to medium skin tone. Now, they might make one for a medium to deep or dark skin tone. I'm not sure, but this is the one that I've got to try. And it's all right, but I don't like it as much as the Bondi Sands, which I will be repurchasing very soon. Gradual tan, gosh, Ponds have always had what? Ponds? No, Dove. What am I saying? Ponds. Oh my gosh, flashback. Dove have had one for years. My mum uses that. She loves it. I don't like the smell of it. I think there's a Jergens one, or Jergens. Never used that. If you have, let me know what it's like. If you are a very, very fair skinned person, I would advise you to use a gradual tan moisturizer and not go in crazy with a self-tanning product that you're going to end up looking either orange or very charcoal. I mean ashy. I don't mean charcoal, I mean ashy, depending on your undertone. So try gradual tan and see how that goes. If you're happy with that, just keep using it. If you want to go deeper, then you can investigate the self-tans that I've been showing you. Just putting some lip primer on. Now, the last brand I want to talk about, the last tanning products I want to talk about is Eco from Eco Tan. Eco Tan by Sonia, Australian indie brand. She's based in Burleigh Heads. I use her professional tan formula in my salon when I'm doing spray tanning. I've also used some of her skincare as well. So yeah, shout out to Sonia. Anyway, Eco Tan, Invisible Tan. I've nearly finished this. It's almost done. A luxurious self-tan cream for face and body. I've never used it on my face, with a unique invisible formula. Okay, so that's the other thing I didn't explain to you in a moment. I will do. That develops over 8 hours into a beautiful bronze glow. Absolutely no artificial orange dyes and synthetic ingredients. Just your best tan color in an intensely nourishing cream. It gives you all the details there on how to prepare your skin. It says each tube yields up to 5 luxurious full body tans. I think you'll get more than 5. And it is natural, vegan, Aussie. Yes, it is Aussie made and owned, cruelty-free, 79% organic. It has the leaping bunny and all of that. And mine is in medium to dark. Now, I got medium to dark because I found the light to medium didn't really show up on me. And you know what? This one is really good to use with a touch of moisturizer because it has a moisturizing base itself. If you add some moisturizer to it, you can make it into a gradual tan. So you'll get more than 5 tans out of this tube. Oh my gosh, like I think that's all I can see light through there. That's really, really empty. I'll be lucky to get another use out of that. Eco Tan, I don't know whether you can buy it in store, but I buy mine online direct from the website, and it is very nice. But if you're looking for impact, color impact, this is probably not the one for you. Cream-based products are probably not great for color impact overall, okay? It's your more liquidy ones like this that will give you the color impact. Speaking of liquidy ones, this is the Eco Tan Hempy Tan body tanning water in medium to dark. Now this will give you color impact. I would say the color impact of these two is quite similar. This one is probably better quality. It's got nicer ingredients. I don't like the smell as much as I like the smell of the Bondi Sands, but the ingredient list is very nice in here. Hempy Tan, it does imply that there is hemp in it. It's got hyaluronic acid, so it's quite good for hydrating your skin, and it lasts up to 7 to 10 days. This is very much like a pro tan. So if you went to a tanning salon and you got a tan, this is the sort of product, it's very similar, would be very similar to this. So if you go to a tanning salon that uses Eco Tan, their professional formula is just kind of a step up from this one, okay? Tanning water, what on earth does that mean? So you've got tanning creams, right? Cream, lotion, or whatever. Then you've got dry oil in this one. Then you've got foam. Where is my... Now, most tanning waters do not have a dye in them, like this one, which is why I'm keen to try it. It's clear, okay? So the tan will develop, apparently adjusting to your skin tone, and it won't leave any stain, right? So sometimes people accuse self-tanners of staining their clothes. Like, I just assume that's going to happen. That's why you wear old undies when you do it, or none when you do it. So until it dries, you've got to, assume that it will leave a residue on your clothing. But tanning waters, if they say they are colorless or dye-free, that means they're clear, and they will go on clear, and then they will start to color up over the next 8 to 12 hours. This one comes out chocolate brown, so you can see where it's gone, right? And it will then leave a residue on your skin. Don't wear your best white linen shirt after you've applied. This one, even though it's a tanning water, does actually contain dye. So you can see where it's gone. And once again, don't wear your best white linen shirt after you've applied it until the next day and you've had a shower. So check that, because this one is called the invisible tan because it doesn't have a dye in it, right? It develops with your skin. Same with the gradual tans. They don't have dyes in them. They are usually white or kind of creamy colored, and then they develop with your skin tone. So this one here is colorless as well. When it goes on, it's dye free, and that means that it can self-adjust to your skin tone, which is one of the benefits of that particular type of product. So generally tanning waters are clear and dye free and will adjust to skin tone. Gradual tan's the same, okay? Tanning mousses, tanning foams, tanning oils are generally tinted. They will go on with the color and they will stay that color. The benefit of that, of course, is you see if it's streaky or not. Okay. But also they leave a residue. You can't wear your best white linen shirt, and they may end up looking and being a bit too strong or too dark for your skin tone. Okay, I hope some of this has made sense. Wow. Anyway, I'm going to continue doing my makeup now. Didn't end up being a get ready with me, did it? I got a bit carried away with all of the chit chat about the tanning. Oh no, something's fallen on the floor. This table here is bonkers. It is just covered in stuff at the moment. Anyway, I'll leave you with that, hopefully helpful, and if somewhat, I hope I was lucid enough to explain things properly to you. And happy shopping. And once again, I will just repeat that self-tanning provides no SPF protection whatsoever, no matter your skin tone or type. So please take care of protecting your skin from sun damage. But self-tanning is something that I like to do. It gives my skin a bit of a boost. I think it makes me look and feel a bit better about my skin, and it certainly gives me a more even skin tone over my whole body and not just the face. So yeah, it has its pros and cons. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. I've got to go to town today and do some grocery shopping and running around. You know what it's like. All right, talk to you again soon. Bye.